Yo, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to look at the Monday MLB slate for DraftKings. Please be sure to drop a like and make sure to subscribe to this channel before we get started. And as always, if you want to join us for this MLB slate tonight, for this week, or for the rest of the season, you can visit the website, thedfsprocess.com. Links always in the description. So looking to start off this week strong. Let's start it off with pitchers. SP1, I'm going with Nick Pivetta at 9,100. Pivetta has been outstanding the last couple starts and throughout the season, except for a couple spots where he got roughed up. I think his ownership is going to be a bit lower because Buehler is right above him, and I think lots of people will flock to Buehler. And I still do like Buehler at 9,300, but if for a GPP target, even for a cash game target, I think Pivetta makes sense because he has elite strikeout numbers. He hasn't fared really well against the Braves this season, but he's playing at home where he's been outstanding. 2.48 ERA is much lower than his 5.82 on the road, and the Phillies' offense is always cooking at home. So with all those things tied in, I think Pivetta at 9,100. I mean, we've seen it. He has crazy strikeout stuff and has great upside. And even though the Braves do have a pretty good offense, they're a lot better against lefties than righties. So I think Pivetta at 9,100 is a great option for you on this Monday slate. Second pitcher is Jose Barrios at 8,500. Barrios, he showed last game against the Cardinals what we all expected of him throughout, start after start. Couple starts before that, he was really in trouble against the Reds, against the White Sox, against the Yankees, which is understandable. Just didn't have any good strikeout numbers, but he has elite strikeout stuff. 3 out of his 3 starts already this season, he's gotten over 35 DraftKings points. Pitching at home where he's been great with the .181 batting average against and a 3.1 ERA. And this Detroit offense is not frightening at all. They don't have any big scary names in their lineup. I think they're dead last in the majors in home runs. And Barrios is pitching at home in a pretty nice ballpark, pitcher-friendly ballpark. And as I mentioned, he has great strikeout numbers. So I think the upside of Barrios is definitely really solid here. And his price tag 8,500 is really appealing due to the fact that, since he does have a 40-point ceiling. So, going with the upside of both of my pitchers, Pivetta and Barrios both have huge ceilings on this slate. So I think, if they both hit, we could be looking at a nice pitching combination. Getting onto some of these bats, I do like a Orioles stack a lot today, as well as a Cardinals stack. But starting off at first baseman, go with 3,800 Trey Mancini. He's leading off for this Baltimore team. The Baltimore team, they still do have those big, powerful bats in their lineup, although the record is not good this season. A lot of that's due to their pitching is just being horrible, but Mancini leading off at 3,800. He's having a solid season. So far, 257, 6 bombs, 16 RBIs. But it's a great matchup against the lefty, Hector Santiago, and Mancini has done pretty well against lefties this season, to say the least, batting 300 with a 540 slugging percentage compared to a 362 slugging percentage against righties. And leading off this Orioles team, they are implied for a decent amount of runs here. Like I mentioned, I do like the stack. They still have a lot of power in their offense. Mancini can go yard, and I always like to get those leadoff hitters because we're getting extra at bats that we don't get from the 7th, 8th, 9 hitters most of the time. Second positional player, let's go with third baseman Matt Carpenter. Matt Carpenter is heating up. His batting average is still very, very low at just 194, but he is 10th for his last 20. I mentioned he's really starting to swing the bat hot. And it's a good matchup against the righty, Ian Kennedy. Carpenter does have power against righties, has been his whole career. He's gone off to a horrible, career worst start so far this season, but a veteran, I think he'll figure it out at home. Batting average is a lot higher at home, and against Ian Kennedy, I expect the Cardinal bats to do some damage here, and Carpenter, the veteran, starting to get hot. I think it's just his right time before he breaks out and his batting average shoots through the roof. Next bat, let's go shortstop Manny Machado. As mentioned, I like the Orioles stack. Machado has been crushing both sides of the ball. Against lefties, he has a 698 slugging percentage, playing amazing at home and on the road. And against the lefty, a great platoon matchup for him. Been one of the best hitters in baseball this season. Not much to say. I want him at my shortstop position here. And he's continuing to smash the ball. He has 5 home runs in his past 10 days with 15 RBIs during that stretch. So Machado is hot to say the least. He's been hot the whole season. I expect that to continue today against Santiago. And then finally, my last outfielder, going with another Cardinal. As I mentioned, getting most of my exposure from the Cardinals and the Baltimore offenses today. I don't see lots of other gas cans to target. But outfielder Tommy Pham leading off for the Cardinals at 4,600. Pham gives you the nice power and speed combination that I would like to see. He's been crushing both sides of the ball. But against righties, he's hitting .318 with a .542 slugging percentage. Also has great numbers lifetime against Kennedy. He's 4 for 8 with a home run. So I do like Tommy Pham here at 4,600. I think he has great upside on the slate at that price tag. And given the matchup. And there you have it. Those are the 6 guys I got for you. Thanks for watching. Please be sure to drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. Follow me on Twitter at the DFS Process. And good luck today.